Hey YouTube, it's your girl Black Girl Speaks and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, y'all, I know, but we're gonna react to this viral Cheesecake Factory date. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
Okay, wait, first of all, why is her phone out and why is she recording on a date? Secondly, the entitlement and the fact that she's disgusted at the fact that they're at Cheesecake Factory is wild to me. And this is a first date.
Yes.
Boy, she got some audacity to stay sitting in his car, roll down the window as if she's demanding him take her somewhere else. Like, excuse you, ma'am, what is you doing?
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
My God, who the hell cares?
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
What were you exactly expecting, ma'am? He don't know you. He don't need to spend $200-300 trying to get to know you. You just a stranger. Hello.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to.
This woman needs about 10 pieces of humble pie. Ma'am, this is utterly deplorable, okay? Women, y'all have literally done this to yourselves. You have made men not want to splurge on women that they don't know because they know that 30% of you are going out for free meals. You're more concerned about the meal than actually the man beside you. You're more concerned about where y'all are going instead of figuring out what is this man's intentions. All of these things that are way more important than the place that y'all decide to eat at.
When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted.
What? Bro, what are you talking
So
about,
you're
man?
courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean,
He is absolutely a gentleman. He has planned out this date, decided where to take her, picked her up, brought her ungrateful ass to the restaurant, and here they are having this conversation. This is why women can't get chivalry. This is what turns men into the Netflix and chills and the Pookies, because they see that those men get treated better than the ones that actually take y'all entitled, ungrateful behinds out to dinner in the first place.
you've been pretty
and then-
nice, but I mean,
And then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Is she being so for real right now? Like, ma'am, you didn't get out the car, number one, because you decided to rebel against the date. And now you're sitting here looking dumb as rocks having this conversation with him about, oh, what was uncooperative about me? Honey, you're not going with the flow. You're not going along with what he planned.
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
Oh, but it ain't too early for you to be digging in his pockets and counting his money, okay? Because you're complaining about the fact that he took you to cheesecake. Make that make sense.
I
Yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I
yet.
can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there.
yet.
Now that's fair. I wouldn't let a stranger in my home.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
It's so ironic to me that she clearly does not have any self-awareness, because all the head movements, all the rolling the eyes, the I'm too good for this energy, it's really unattractive.
Well, look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What do you mean no?
See,
I know you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
But you know him well enough to have him pick you up and for him to know where you live.
And
That is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I told
we
you
weren't
twice.
late. It wasn't that late.
You literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
Oh.
And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that,
No.
equivalent to that?
Ma'am, you missed out on your opportunity because of your tardiness. Okay, this is your punishment. You're lucky that this man decided to even continue on taking you out somewhere else after waiting for an hour for you. If I was a man, I would have been left. Okay, I wouldn't have been down there waiting for you after the hour, because that's highly disrespectful to waste his time and your own time. I get it. Stuff happens. But at the end of the day, how are you going to be upset at this man for choosing the Cheesecake Factory if he was very understanding to the fact that you had work?
I literally
You don't
just said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Listen,
Not nearly as embarrassing as your patchy lipstick to your terrible attitude.
as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
Compromise? Are you kidding me? Ma'am, he already compromised by wasting his time, by taking you to this place, even after the red flags show that you don't respect him or his time. Absolutely not. Time to go. You're lucky that you even got a ride home.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry.
Yes, anybody with eyeballs and common sense does.
y'all.
He was pulling
but
out of the parking space.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
Yup, in the end, when she didn't get what she wanted and he told her what was up, she got a piece of that humble pie. She deserved every last word that he said to her because he told her off in a nice way. Hey, I have standards and boundaries. You broke every single one. Therefore, there is no more compromise and you got to go. And that is totally fair. And the lesson in this is to respect people's time because these men are not playing with y'all, okay? Most dudes that I have encountered, they will leave you behind right there, okay? They will tell you get out that car and they will go on about their life, block you, and keep it pushing as he should. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts down below on it. Make sure that you liked and that you're subscribed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Keep it juicy, juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, booty. She keep that plump.